We're here with Tony Conrad. He is the founder of About.me. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thrilled to be here.
So it's been a year since you guys launched, and about a year and 4 days since you guys sold. So, to start it off, tell us a little bit for those folks already who don't know what About.me is. Tell us about what it is.
So About.me is a personal splash page, and the idea was to give people a very simple page where they could share with the world or their friends a little about themselves. So a very big picture, their name obviously, a little text about what they're into, what they do professionally, and then we pull in their social media services so they're all on that one page. So it helps you to avoid or eliminate the need for somebody actually to go Google you. All that information is right there on one page.
And so it gained a lot of traction at first, right? Enough so that you guys had a lot of interest and sold soon after launching, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So the well-documented proof is that we sold 4 days after we launched to AOL.
So why 4 days afterwards?
Well, I thought that, first of all, it was a great offer. And so,
How much?
Let's not go
but
there.
I'm just saying, how much is a great offer? So much so that after four days on the market, you couldn't turn it down.
Well, you look at it and, if it's a substantial wealth creation moment for you and your team, you have to explore it. And so for me, I'd been fortunate enough to have had an exit before. And so the money wasn't the primary driver. But for my team, I looked at it and it was substantial money. So I took a step back and said, all right, it's a real offer, we should explore it, and then let's think through the fit and what's it going to allow us to do that we wouldn't be able to do. How's it going to accelerate our opportunity to be a major player in this market?
Going back to the fact that you guys sold so early, would you have been able to, and you're an investor too, so you've got an investor's mind, would you say that a year later in this tech environment you would have been able to get that same deal as quickly, as fast, as soon?
In this tech environment, given the progress that we've made, we'd get a much larger deal. I think
Really?
AOL got a great deal. And I think on the other hand of the equation, we got a great deal too, because we've been able to focus on the things that matter to us at this stage, been able to grow exceptionally fast. And I feel like we're really, in a great position to be a significant player in identity. Nobody really owns identity on the web, and I think it's a big deal.
Cool. Any surprises before the end of the year that we should know about in the tech world?
None, before the end of the year, none. But I think 2012 could be a very difficult year.
Difficult. Why?
I think that we've seen an unprecedented amount of funding. I think we've seen a lot of features being funded versus companies and real opportunities. I think we have a saturated marketplace out there. I think everybody's jumping into being an entrepreneur because it's sexy, fun, great thing to go do. I think that bodes well for the long-term future, but in the short term, I think we're going to see a lot of companies that raise capital, maybe in advance of the reality of their opportunity, and either those businesses will shut down or they'll wind themselves down in talent acquisition kind of hires.
Right.
And so I think we'll see a lot of that activity in 2012.